بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام أفضل وأتم التسليم على سيدنا حبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما إلى علم. اللهم نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم نسألك العافية والسلامة. آمين. Hopefully everyone is doing well, inshallah ta'ala. Um, I'm just gonna start with the homework, inshallah ta'ala, which is writing of the words. So just waiting for the other students. As soon as you guys are done, just write it inside the or take a picture and send it in the chat. متوسطة good. Okay, good. So Sister Shireen, I do see you did a good job, mashallah, alhamdulillah, very good handwriting. Okay.
I do have a question about one of the harakat in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is it mumlakatu or mamlakatu?
Okay, where let's see where
It's
the
the very last,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's when you see that that letter there, it's L, so you have Al
Yeah.
Mamlaka.
So it's mamlaka. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that right there is a meme. That
Yeah, I know, I know. I just wasn't sure if
okay.
I don't know why in my mind I thought it should have a dhamma.
Mamlaka? Okay.
Okay.
No problem, inshallah ta'ala. So okay. So let's go. Okay. Did everybody have any questions? هل عندكم سؤال؟ طيب إن شاء الله تعالى نبدأ بسم الله. All right, so the first thing what we're gonna do, so last week we one second, why is it not allowing me to go to the other pages? One second, one second. It's not letting me scroll. There you go. Okay, so let's reshare it. There you go. Bismillah. All right. I did not sharing full screen though. One second. Are you guys seeing the entire screen of the PDF? Let me know. Because here it's showing second. Okay. Can you guys see the entire screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay, type. Okay, so let us start with the vocabulary word. So for homework, the word for homework is wajibat or wajib. Okay, wajib or wajibat for plural. Wajib or wajibat. Wajib also it has another meaning in fiqh, right? Like something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made obligatory, and when you do it, you get sins, and if you leave it off, you get punished, right? So and that's a different term in fiqh, but in lugha, in the just linguistic sense, wajib means homework, and wajibat is plural, right? For wajib. So the homework was basically to write down the words here, inshallah ta'ala. So let us practice the words, okay, and then we'll explain some of that, and then we'll go into the lesson immediately. So you have the word ash-shajara, 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 okay, and you guys can repeat it after me. You could come off mute and repeat it after me.
الشجرة
الشجرة
Ash-shajara.
Mhm. No, Sister Sarah, can you say the word again?
الشجرة
Okay, so when the Arabic word it has alif lam, but immediately after the alif lam, the third letter, it has a shadda, then you don't pronounce the lam. Okay? This is what we call shamsiya and qamariya. Okay? Now, you'll see here, like in this word, the third letter does not have a shadda, so we're gonna pronounce the lam. So we'll say al-ammu. But this one, we see that the third letter has a shadda, so we say ash-shajaratu. And the difference is that the Arab huruf al-Arabiya, they are split into two. Those that are Shamsiya and those that are Qamariya. And anything that's Shamsiya, if the Shamsiya letter comes after the lam, the alif lam, you don't pronounce the lam, okay? And if the Qamariya letter comes after the lam, then you pronounce the lam clearly, okay? All right, so we have ash-shajara, al-ammu. So everybody say al-ammu.
العم
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 Good. And al-ammu is your father's brother.
العم
Good. So al-ammu, right? Like people say am, right? Ammo, but they mean right? Al-am. So that is your father's brother. So always think that that's your father's side, okay? Because you have the maternal side is different, okay? And that's how you can tell in context like who you're talking about, okay? Then we have Suriya, Suriya,
سورية
سوريا
okay? Good.
سورية
Okay. Now, Syria is Syria is a big it's something that's happening right now, like because they had they overthrew the regime that was there for so long, and now they have a new government. And Syria is also prophesized, right? The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he mentioned a few things about Syria, right? um, and Damascus and things like this. So many things will happen in the future that the Prophet ﷺ prophesies involving Syria. Okay. Al-ammatu, al-ammatu.
العمة
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 Good. Ahsan. So al-amma with the tar marbuta is your paternal aunt. So your dad's sister. Okay. Al-ammatu. Now, how would I say it if I wanted to change it to make it my uncle or my aunt?
العمة
No.
no uh,
Anybody else? You had one part of it right, but
عمي
yeah, good. Ammi. You just dropped the alif lam because you can't have alif
oh
lam and
of course
the possessive pronoun there.
right
Yeah, so good. So you say ammi or ammati, okay? All right. Okay, good. All right, let's go. Al-madrasa, al-madrasatu al-mutawassita, al-madrasatu al-mutawassita. So this is like middle school, you know. المدرسة المدرسة المتوسطة. So this is middle school. المتوسط usually means middle. Okay. So everybody say that. المدرسة المتوسطة.
المدرسة
المدرسة
المتوسطة
المتوسطة
Good.
المدرسة المتوسطة
Very good. Okay. And if you stop on the Tarmabuta, what letter, whenever you stop on a Tarmabuta, what does it become?
it,
أها
it becomes a ha.
Very good. Very good, Sister Sada. Very good, Sister Shireen. It becomes a ha. So I'm not gonna pronounce the last word, the Tamrabuta on the last word. I'm gonna say al madrasatu al mutawassita. I'm gonna change the ta into ha because that has to do with tajweed. Okay, al mutawassita. Okay, that's any word that has a Tamrabuta that you're stopping on. And if you're stopping on that particular word, you turn that into ha. Okay, don't pronounce the vowel. Okay. Okay, maternal uncle al-khalu. Al-khalu. So your mom's brother. Your mom's brother. Okay? Al-khalu. Everybody say that.
الخال
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 Good. Ahsant. Okay. Then we have let's go right below it because that's the maternal aunt. Al-khala. Al-khalatu. That's the maternal aunt. So your mom's sister.
الخالة
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 خالة
Mhm. Okay. And the next word, inspector, al-mufattishu. Al-mufattishu.
المفتش
المفتش.
Okay. All right. All right. Next word. Al-fatatu. Al-fatat. If I say al-fatatu, that is young lady. Okay. Young lady. Like a young girl.
الفتاة.
فتاة
الفتاة
Okay. Then we have mustashfa الولادة. مستشفى الولادة. مستشفى الولادة.
مستشفى الولادة.
Very good. Okay, when I'm combining the word, you could join the last letter, which would be the fa, and any long vowels you would drop them, like this alif maqsura, you wouldn't pronounce it. This hamzatul becomes hamzatul wasl, and then you would join the fa straight to the lam. So you say mustashfal wiladatu or wiladati, mustashfal wiladati. So whenever you're combining words, all of the long vowels get dropped, and any uh, hamzatul wasl does not get pronounced. So this becomes hamzatul wasl.
نعم
مستشفى الولادة. Okay.
مستشفى الولادة.
مستشفى
Wilad.
ولادة
Very good. Very good. Ahsan. Okay. So alif maksura is a alif, but it's written like this. And then you have the alif mamduda, which is the one that goes like this. Okay. So the you have the two alifs, the alif that go up, and then you have the alif that look like a ya. Okay. So and you would not say mustashfi or mustashfayi. That's what we call thiqal ala lisan. It's too difficult. So whatever the vowel is before this alif maksura, in most cases, it'll be a fatha because fatha is what alif can stretch a fatha. So even if I didn't see the fatha here on the fa, I would automatically know that would be a fatha. It wouldn't have been mustashfiya. It'll be too difficult to say that. So it would have to be a fatha before it. So mustashfa. Okay, so this would stretch this fatha. Same thing in this case. If you look at the letter, the vowel before the alif, it's a fatha. So alif always stretches a fatha. Okay, alif always stretches a fatha. Okay, okay. Ad-daftar, ad-daftar. That is your notebook.
الدفتر
Ad-daftar.
الدفتر.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be ad-daftar, right? Ad-daftar. Okay. Then ya sayyidi, ya sayyidi, oh noble person. Like when you're speaking to, someone proper, you want to give them some positive comments. Yeah, sayyidi. You want to say something nice to them, so you say yeah, sayyidi. Okay.
يا سيدي
يا سيدي.
Okay.
يا سيدي
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you have the word Malaysia. This is how you pronounce it in Arabic. Malaysia, Malaysia.
ماليزيا
ماليزيا
Very good.
ماليزيا.
Yeah. And I want you to also pay attention to the word Surya and Malaysia. So these two words, they also have an aleph at the end. So that means, what does that mean when you see like this letter at the end? What does that tell you from a grammatical perspective?
It means that you cannot put a kasra on it or a dhamma.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Same thing with America. Okay. Anytime you see that it ends in this, right? These words, it can never have a kasra and it can never have a dhamma. Very good. Okay. So, in case you ever get stumbled on what vowel should go on the end of these type of words, you'll say, okay, well, Brother Najim taught you guys that, oh no, they're not, they can't be declined. They can't be conjugated. Okay. All right. All right, and now you have ya sayyidati. Ya sayyidati.
يا سيدتي.
يا
يا
سيدتي
سيدتي
Okay,
يا سيدتي.
very good. أحسنت. And أنا بخير. أنا بخير.
أنا بخير.
أنا بخير.
أنا بخير.
Okay, and obviously the question is here. So كيف حالك? So you have كيف حالك, كيف حالك, كيف حالكم, كيف حالكن, كيف حالكما, right? I don't know if I have to double check in the previous, but maybe we'll learn all of the at least some of the there are 14 different pronouns that you can attach. 14, okay? So whether they're you have the male singular, the male singular, the female singular, the male dual, the female dual, the male plural, the female plural. Okay. And then you have, so these are for the people that you can speak to. And then there's also the people that are absent. So the male who is absent, singular, the female who's absent, singular, the female who's absent, dual, the male who's absent dual, and the female who's absent plural, and the male who's absent plural. Okay, so that's six and six. Okay, that's 12, and then there's two more. Okay, there's I, okay, and then there's we. Okay, so those are the 14. And I will explain those, okay? So here at the end of it, like if somebody says Assalamu alaikum, usually when they're saying Assalamu alaikum, kayfa halukum, they're asking about you and your entire group and your entire family, okay? But if you're just speaking to one brother, like if I'm speaking to Talib, I could say kayfa haluka ya akhi. If I'm speaking to Sister Sarah or Sister Shireen or Sister Amani, I can say kayfa haluki ya sayyidati, okay? So everybody should know this one right now. I think this is what does kaifa mean?
How?
How?
Very good. Sent. And what does hal mean?
Your condition, your health.
Your state, right? Your
Yeah.
condition, your hal. Very good. Okay. MashaAllah. Okay. طيب. Okay, next one. Okay, we have the word abun. Abun. Okay, abun is father, and aba'un is fathers, plural. Okay. So these words are very important. They come a lot in the Quran. Okay. You have the word mother, and ummahat. Don't say ummuhat, ummahat, ummahat. Okay. So let's say these words: abun, aba'un, umun, or ummun, ummahat. Okay. What?
أب أباء أباء
No, no. Aba. Look at this. Look.
آباء
Good.
أم
Good.
أمهات.
Very good. Next, let's hear. Anybody else?
أب
Good.
أباء
Hmm.
أم
Very good.
أمهات أمهات
Ummahat.
أمهات.
Very good. Ahsanti. Okay. Sister Ahmed, let's go.
أب آباء أم أمهات
Ummahatun.
أمهات
Hmm. Very good. Sister Shireen.
Abun, aba'un, ummun, ummahatun.
Good. Ahsan. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Let's see. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Then we have alim. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Then we have alim. So alim is scholar or could be a scientist too, right? Alim could be a scientist or a scholar, but in most of the cases we will use them for in Islamic context as the scholar, right? But he could be a scholar of something. He could be the alim of fiqh. He could be an alim of science, an alim of history, an alim of hadith, and so on and so forth. Okay, so alim, and then you have ulama'u, and then you have wazirun, wuzara'u. So if you notice, these words have a very similar pattern, right? It has ulama'u, wuzara'u, okay? Alim, wazirun, The plurals of these words have the same pattern. Ulama'u, wuzara'u. Okay. So scholar, scholars, minister, ministers. Okay. Let's go. Let's practice saying it.
عالم
Mm-hmm.
علماء
Mm-hmm.
وزير
Mm-hmm.
وزراء
Very
وزراء
wuzara'u. Very good. Mm-hmm. Next.
عالم علماء
Very good.
وزيرة وزيراء
Not waziratun, but wazirun. Okay.
وزير
Yeah. You could say waziratun if you were speaking about a feminine, like if she was a minister, right? Yeah. But wazirun.
وزير.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's go. Sister Sarah. Bismillah.
I just want
Oh, you just okay. Sister Amani.
عالم علماء
Mm-hmm.
وزير
Good.
وزراء
Very good. Okay, Sister Shireen. Excellent.
عالم علماء وزير وزراء.
Good. Okay. Sister Amber. Bismillah.
عالم علماء وزير وزراء.
Ahsan. Very good, mashallah. Okay. Now you have this it's an adjective. You have the word da'if, which is weak, and you have different like when you talk about hadith, sometimes you find this terminology da'if. But in general, it means weak. Okay? So da'if means weak. Di'afun is the plural of da'if. And we're going to learn when we use the plural of adjectives when we're talking about a group. Okay. All right. Then we have qawiyun, which is strong, and aqwiya'u. Aqwiya'u. Okay. So when we get to this lesson, we'll see, for example, if I say ana Di'afun. If I say ana di'afun, that would be wrong because I'm saying I'm weak. I'm using the plural word for weak. I would have to say ana da'ifun. If a female was saying it, they would say ana da'ifatun. But if I say we are weak, I would say nahnu di'afun. We are weak. So the adjective will match the subject in the quantity. Okay? Or if I wanted to speak about a group of men, I would say hum aqwiya'u. Okay, and we will have a bunch of lessons with this. Okay, okay. So let's everybody read these. Okay, Bismillah.
ضعيف ضع ضعاف
Good.
قري
No, qawiyun.
oh sorry
No problem.
قوي أقوياء
Very good. Okay, next.
ضعيف
Very good.
ضعاف قوي
Very good.
أقوياء.
Very good. Ahsan. Okay, Sister Amani.
ضعيف ضعاف
Very good.
قوي
Okay,
أقوياء.
very good. Okay, good. All right, Sister Shireen.
ضعيف ضعاف قوي أقوياء.
Very good. Ahsan. Sister Amber.
ضعيف ضعاف قوي أقوياء.
Very good. Ahsantun. Very good, mashallah. Okay, last word. Al-mamlaka, al-mamlakatu, al-mamlakatul arabiyatu. المملكة المملكة العربية right المملكة العربية السعودية okay السعودية okay السعودية okay المملكة العربية السعودية okay the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's see. That one is a long one. Go ahead, Talib. Bismillah.
بسم الله. آه المم أم المملكة العربية ال- السعودية.
Good. Okay, very good. Sister Sarah.
المملكة العربية السعودية.
Very good. Sister Amani.
المملكة العربية السعودية.
Very good. Okay, Sister Shireen.
المملكة العربية السعودية.
Very good. Sister Amber. Bismillah.
المملكة العربية السعودية.
Very good, Ahsan. And then you have the last word here, ba'da. Now you have another word called ba'da with a bod at the end of it, but this is ba'da. Now you need to understand the difference. The ba'da means like after. Ba'da dhalika, thumma ba'da dhalika, after, okay? And there's a special rule that will take place after this word ba'da, and that it will follow the word following it will have a kasra in most cases. It would have a kasra, okay? If I say ba'da al-waqti, like after the time or something, the word will have a kasra or kasratan. But you have ba'da, which is like means some, okay? So ba'da is the last word here, and that's an easy word, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So let's go up to the lesson. So very important that we review the vocabulary. We would always start off with the vocabulary first, inshallah, right? This is the best way so that you understand the words that are gonna come in the paragraph. Okay, so let's have Talib.
Sorry. What did you say ba'da was? With a dot?
Ba'da means some, means some.
Sun?
Some, some, some.
Oh, some. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it depending on the context, we will look at that a little bit later on, but yeah, but it means like some or a part of a group or something like that. Okay.
hmm
All right. Okay, so let's read inshallah ta'ala. So let's see how many pages this is. Okay. So all right, let's go with Talib and Sister Sarah. Okay, you read this first page here. So Talib, just read the first line, and then Sister Sarah, you read the second, just alternate like that. Bismillah.
كيف حالك يا بنت؟ يا بنت.
أنا بخير والحمد لله. بخير.
Very good.
من أين أنت؟
أنا من سوريا.
ما اسمك؟
اسمي أمانة.
Okay, so what?
أو آمنة.
Very good, very good. Yeah, mashallah. I'll make it bigger. Okay.
أين أبوك؟
أبي هنا في المدرسة المد... المدينة المنورة. هو هو
Sister Sada, I want you to do this for me, okay? This yeah, you're not gonna pronounce, and this Hamza, you're not gonna pronounce. I want you to join fa straight to lam here. Just join.
أوكي. في مدينة.
No, you have to connect it to lam. So fa, kasra, lam, sukun, fill. Say fill.
في المدينة.
Okay, now do the same thing here with the ta with the kasra connected to the lam.
Okay, so في
Fill,
في المدينة
Good. Fil.
oh,
Don't say L here. You could say L, but I want you to connect this word. I want you to practice connecting the previous word to the beginning of this word. So that's what we're doing.
مدينة المنورات
Munawwara.
منورة
Very good. Ahsant. MashaAllah. Okay,
هو
keep.
هو مف- مفتش في المدرسة الثانوي.
Okay, so let's do this one again. The fee do this, implement the same rule. Fa, don't pronounce this ya and don't pronounce this hamza.
So the last letter would be fa, and then I'll connect fa to mim,
No, not to meme, to lam
to
here.
to lam,
Mhm.
fil.
Phil, good. The reason why is because these two, this one is called Hamdatul Wasl. Whenever a word or letter comes before it, you never pronounce it. It's always, and you'll see it always in the Quran. So you don't pronounce this. And then this is a Maddi letter as well, a Maddul Ya. So because this is a vowel, a long vowel, and this is Hamzatul Wasl, these two are not gonna get pronounced. So you'll join whatever letter this is. In this case, is Fa, and then Fil.
في
Fil. Yeah.
المدرسة
Madrasa.
دراسة
Good. Now you're gonna do the same thing, but now here in this word, how do you say this word by itself?
الثانوية.
Okay, so look at the difference in this word. This word has a sukoon here,
Mhm.
and this one you said the sukoon, you said the lam, you said al madrasa if you were to say this word by itself. But this one, there's no sukoon on the lam, right?
Correct.
So now and the Quran is like this. They don't write it when they want you to look at the letter after it to implement a different rule. So in this one, I can't say L. I
You
can't,
say F.
huh?
You say F.
Ahsant. Very good. You say الثانوية.
الثانوية.
Good. So fil madrasati الثانوية.
في المدرسة الثانوية.
No, don't pronounce the lam when you join it. Fil madrasati. Go straight to the tha.
في المدرسة الثانوية.
Ahsant, very good. And the difference is that the meme is qamariya and the tha is shamsiya. And they made it easy for us. Even if we were to go to Quran, you will find the same ruling. Let me show you. Okay? Second. Let's pull it up. Let's go to okay, so we're gonna look at this page here in the Quran. One second. Okay, we're going to Surah As-Saffat. Okay, so at the beginning of Surah As-Saffat, okay, As-Saffat, the very first word, As-Saffat, it is a Sad is a Shamsiya letter. So how would you pronounce this first word here?
والصافات.
Very good. You would say وَالصَّافَّاتِ صَفًّا. So you don't pronounce the Hamzatul Wasl. Look, you see the Hamzatul Wasl in the Quran will have that little fish on top of it. It look like a little circle type of thing. So you don't pronounce that Hamzatul Wasl. You're not gonna pronounce this lam. They're both there in writing. They're not omitted in writing. They're only omitted in pronunciation. Okay. So so the letter that came before it, wow is a letter, or it could have been a word. Doesn't matter. It could be a letter or word or the ending of a previous word, and you would join this letter to the sad wasafati safa. Okay, so same thing here. Okay, فالزاجرات زجرا. فالزاج. So I didn't pronounce the hamza and the alif or the lam. Okay. But look at this word here. Okay, you have the word. Let's go. ورب المشرق. ورب المشرق. You have المشرق. There's a sukoon clearly on the lam here, but the word here on as-safat, they removed the sukoon because they want you to implement the rule of the idhar on the lam, or if it's not there, then they want you to read it joining the third letter. Okay, so whenever you see that, okay, even if you were to go to Fatiha, let's see if we can go to Fatiha. Let's see if we find some examples in Fatiha. Okay, the very first letter in Fatiha, it says Alhamdu. Everybody see that? Does everybody read Fatiha like that? I hope no one doesn't read it like in a different way. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Okay, good. Look at this. Look at this verse here. We don't say Al-Rahman. We say Ar-Rahman. So look at it. In this verse, they put the sukoon here so that you read the lam. So you read the lam clearly. But in this one, the lam is here, but they didn't put the sukoon. So now they're telling you something. Don't read the lam here. Okay? If it's at the beginning of the verse, you will read the hamza as if it has a fatha on it. So this is why we say ar-Rahman. And we don't say ur-Rahman or ir-Rahman. Whenever it's at the beginning. Same thing here. We read the hamza as if it has a fatha on it. Alhamdu. But they didn't write a fatha on it. Okay? So inshallah. Okay, so let's go back. Don't worry. All right, keep going. Brother Talib.
No. Um, the next one is
وأين.
وأين أمك.
Very good.
هي هي أيضا هنا هي طبيبة
Very
في
good.
مستشفى ال أو no الولادة.
Very good. This is the maternity hospital or the hospital for when the women give birth. Okay. All right, sister, very good reading. MashaAllah. Sister Shireen and Sister Amani. Okay, you read from here. So Sister Shireen, you go first, and Sister Amani, you alternate.
Okay. ومن هذه الفتاة التي معك؟ أهي أختك؟
لا هي بيت
No, not bite.
عمي.
Look at the word. La.
لا هي بنت عمي.
Very good. Keep going.
ما اسمها؟
اسمها فاطمة.
أهي
Oh,
زميلتك؟
so it doesn't they didn't put they missed a vowel, but
Okay.
you know the word is hiya. It never changes, right?
Okay.
Hiya,
Oh,
hiya
yeah.
is fixed.
Okay. أهي زميلتك؟
لا أنا في مدرسة المتوسطة
متوسط
وهي
متوسطة
متوسطة متوسطة وهي في المدرسة الثانوية.
ألك أخت؟
لا ما لي أخت.
ألك أخ؟
نعم لي أخ كبير وهو طالب بالجامعة.
Very good. Okay, Sister Amber and Sister Amani. So Sister Amber, just continue. Woman had the from here.
Okay. ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك؟
Sister Amani, go ahead.
هو ابن أخي.
Mm-hmm.
ما اسمه؟
اسمه سعيد.
لا، ليس سعيد، هو سعد. الفرق بين سعد وسعيد.
اسمه سعد.
Mm-hmm.
أأمك في البيت الآن؟
لا، إلى ذهبت إلى المس
مس.
ذهبت إلى المستشفى.
Very good. Okay. MashaAllah. Okay, very good. So let me read it one more time. كيف حالك يا بنت؟ أنا بخير والحمد لله. من أين أنت؟ أنا من سوريا. ما اسمك؟ اسمي آمنة. And let's translate it. So it says, كيف حالك يا بنت? How are you doing, O daughter? Okay. I'm doing well. Alhamdulillah, and all praises are due to Allah. من أين أنت? Where are you from? أنا من سوريا. I'm from Syria. ما اسمك? What's your name? اسمي آمنة. My name is Amina. أين أبوك? I want you guys to notice here. This is a rule. The word Abu, what was the word for father that we learned?
أبن.
Everybody agree? Does everybody agree?
Yes, that one.
Abun. Okay. But whenever the word abun is attached to a pronoun, you have to add a waw to it. Okay? Or sometimes it'll have a or sometimes it'll have the yeah. So there'll be three letters that will be interchangeable whenever there's a pronoun attached to it, or if it's the object of a verb or as object of a sentence, or if it's in the genitive case. So but whenever there's a pronoun attached to it, you have to add the vowel. You can't say aina abunka. You have to add the vowel. Aina abuka, aina abuki, aina abukuma, and so on and so forth. Okay? All right, so where's your father? My father, Abi Huna fil Madinat al Munawwara. My father is here in the illuminated city. He is huwa mufattishu. He is an inspector in the في المدرسة الثانوية. What's مدرسة الثانوية?
High school?
Is it like elementary school?
ثانوية.
So
Oh,
ثانوي.
middle school.
So ثانوية we would say is what's the word like إثنان? Sounds like إثنان. Second?
Third. ثانوية.
Oh, إثنان is second. So
Yeah.
Very
like
school.
so it's
Secondary school.
secondary school. Now in the British system, right? Even in like Guyana, right, Sister Amani, when you guys say secondary school, what grades are secondary school?
7 to 11.
7 to 11. Okay. So usually and in other places it'll go from it could include middle school all the way to high school. Okay? So 6 through 12th, right? Or it could just be high school. So depending on the system that the country uses as the, whatever education system they use, al-madrasa 2, al-thanawiyya 2 is the secondary school. So usually from upper middle school or middle school and high school. Okay. وأين أمك? And where's your mother? She is also here. هي أيضا هنا. هي طبيبة. She is a doctor في مستشفى الولادة in the maternity hospital. ومن هذه الفتاة التي معك? And who is this young girl that is with you today or with you? أهي أختك? Is she your sister? لا هي بنت عمي.
Hmm?
What is this? How do you translate this? لا هي
Huh?
بنت عمي.
Okay.
Here. She's my aunt's daughter.
She's my aunt's daughter. Okay.
She's my maternal aunt's daughter.
Yeah.
No, she's my paternal aunt's daughter.
Okay. Or you could say she's the daughter of my paternal uncle. Ammi, not ammati.
Oh, Ammi.
Okay. You could say the daughter of my paternal uncle.
Uncle.
Okay. Ammi. Okay. Very good. Masmuha. What is this? How do you translate this?
What's her name?
What is
Very
her
good.
name?
Okay. Good. Where is it? Okay. Ismuha Fatima. Her name is Fatima. Okay. How do you translate this next sentence, Sister Sarah? Ahia.
Ahia Zamilatuki. Is it like colleague or classmate?
Yes. Is she your colleague or classmate? Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Sister Amani, how do you translate this line? لا أنا في المدرسة المتوسطة وهي في المدرسة الثانوية. Sister Amani, هل أنت موجودة؟
Okay, so no, I am in the school. I'm in the elementary school.
No, elementary would be ابتدائية, and middle school متوسطة, and
Okay.
middle school, and then secondary ثانوية.
Okay. I'm in the middle school, and she is in
The secondary school.
secondary.
Okay, all right. ألك أخت? Do you have a sister? لا ما لي أخت. No, I don't have a sister. Notice how this ma means it's a negation. Li means I have. So ma would mean don't in this sense. Like I don't have la no, I don't have a sister. Okay. ألك أخ؟ نعم لي أخ كبير وهو طالب بالجامعة. Sister Amber, can you translate that for us?
Yes, I have a big brother, and he is in the university. He's a student at university.
Okay, he is a student in the university. Good. ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك? Brother Talib, can you translate that?
And who is this? I forget the tiflu.
What is tifl? Anybody?
Child.
Kid or child?
Child or a young kid? Yeah, child. Good.
And this and who is this child? الذي معك.
الذي, that is with you. Like you don't have to necessarily translate it, but in some context, it's referring to that child. So which is with you, which is or that is with you. Depends on the context. Okay. Huwa, very good. So huwa ibnu akhi. Okay, Sister Sarah, huwa ibnu akhi. How do you translate that?
He is the son of my brother.
Ahsant, very good. Okay. ما اسمه, we know this one. اسمه سعد. Okay. Sister Shireen, أأمك في البيت الآن? أأمك في البيت الآن?
Is your mother in the house right now?
Very good. And Sister Amani, لا ذهبت إلى المستشفى.
No, she's at the hospital.
No, not that she's at the hospital.
She went to the hospital.
She went to the hospital. Okay. Yeah, ذهبت. And ذهبت is a past tense. In this context, it's past tense. So we know that she went to. She could have left, but we know that she went to. Okay, all right. Let's practice reading this. Okay. Sister Amber, go ahead. It says اقرأ واكتب. اقرأ means read, waktub means write. Okay.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me see. Okay. No. اقرأ واكتب. Okay. كيف حالك يا أبي؟
Okay.
كيف
Yeah.
should I
This one,
continue?
this one, yeah. Oh,
كيف
sorry. Hold on. لحظة. Tamarin means exercises. It comes from the word tamarin. Tamarin means exercises. It comes from the word tamarin. Okay, so sometimes you'll hear, let's do the tamarin or the tamrin right now, the exercises. Okay. All right, good. All right, sister, our brother Talib, read the next line.
كيف حالك يا أمي?
Good.
How are you? How are you, mother? Mom.
Not mother, not just mother. Like when you say yeah in front of something, you're beautifying it. Like you're calling her, oh my mother.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Number three, Sister Sarah.
أين أبوك يا
No, no, not Abuki. Look at it. Look at it a little bit closely.
ابنك
No, you have Hamza, Ba,
أب
Noon. Ibn,
أب
Ibn.
أو ابنك
Yeah,
يا زينب
very good.
ذهب إلى المسجد.
Very good. And remember last week we spoke about this? We said that the huruf al-jar, they'll come after the verbs and they'll come before the nouns. So the word dhahaba usually has this preposition attached to it, okay? No matter if it's dhahabat, like in the sentence afterwards, you still see the same preposition. So prepositions are fixed, they don't change, okay? All right, they want to be ula or in this case it'll always be ila. And then look at how it affects the noun, okay? So this is a grammar rule that the noun that's coming after it, it will make it take a kasra or kasratan. In this case, the noun had an alif lam, so we're only going to put one kasra right there, okay? All right, very good. So how do you translate this, Sister Sarah?
Okay. أين ابنك يا where is your son يا زينب.
Very good.
ذهب he went إلى المسجد to the mosque to the jama
Good. Very good.
the masjid. Yeah.
Very good. Ahsan. Right? This is like when you go to the masjid and you talk to the other sisters, none of them know where the kids are and they're all over the place, right? So you say, where's your son? And they say, oh, he's over there. Okay. Last one, Sister Shireen.
أين بنتك يا آمنة؟ ذهبت إلى المدرسة.
Very good. Translate that for us.
Where is your daughter, oh Amina? She went to the madras, to the school.
Very good. Ahsant. MashaAllah. Very good. Okay. So now here, what you guys are gonna do, and there are more reading and writing exercises. We're not gonna go through all of them right now. Um, if let's see, we have a few minutes. I want to review what you guys are gonna do for homework, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So all here, this is just practicing more reading and things like this. Okay. Now here it says, اقرأ كل جملة. Read all of the sentences. من الجمل. All right. From this, read every sentence from the sentences الآتية, the following sentences. ثم اقرأها مرة أخرى. And then read it again. بعد تغيير المنادى كما هو موضح في المثال. So read every sentence from the sentences and then read it again one more time after you have changed the correct pronoun, just like it was given in the example. كما هو موضح fil mithal. Mithal is example, okay? So, and it gives the English here. This is why I like this book, so you will never feel like you're lost. Change a pronoun in the following sentences to feminine as explained in the example, okay? Now, there are a few different ways that you can make something feminine. So we have to look at the sentences to see what is it that they're asking. Okay, so for the first one, it says, Aina qalamuka ya abi. So the thing here in this first sentence, excuse me, where did it go? Wait, hold on. Where did we go? Where did we go? There we go. Sorry. Okay. So there is a pronoun here, ka, which is a masculine pronoun. We need to change that. And then there's the word abi. We need to make that feminine. So here they said, Aina qalamuki ya ummi. So they changed the pronoun because the person that they're talking to is a female, is their mother. So they had to change the pronoun here as well. Okay? All right. Sister Amber, can you do number one for us? And if you guys, by the way, did you guys order the books or you guys are just, did anybody order the book?
I got the book.
Okay.
I also got the book.
Okay. Very good. Mashallah. Okay, good.
No,
All
I
right.
still have to work it.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Okay. If you get the book, it's easier to just write inside the book.
Yeah.
It just makes things easier. So, I mean, you don't have to, but or you could print out the PDF if you want, and then just do the exercises. Okay. So, Sister Amber, read number one and change it to, and they already give you the subject, so it's very easy. You just have to change the pronoun. Okay. So, you guys know the pronoun ka and ki. Okay, for now.
عندك قلم يا محمد عندك قلم يا آمنة
Very good. Okay. All right. Sister Amani, read number two.
أين بيتك يا
Yeah, Saidi.
سيدي
Okay. Now change it to feminine.
أين بيتك يا سيدتي
Ahsan. Very good. Okay. So this is what you guys are going to do for this part. Okay. So the same words that we learned today, this is why it's so important to learn to look at the vocabulary to make sure you understand them, because if you don't understand the words, everything else, you'll be lost. So you're going to complete this exercise for homework on page 10. Okay. And you're also going to complete the top of page 11. So this is where you do your homework now. Okay. Very important. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you how to make the verbs feminine, okay? So this, I can't remember if in the previous book they taught you how to do that, but I'm gonna show you how to do this right now, okay? So you're for homework, make sure you write, you're gonna complete page 10. Anyone could post it in the WhatsApp group as well. And then you're gonna do the top of page 11, okay? And then what we'll do in class at the beginning class next week, we'll just complete this allati, we'll explain that, and then we'll be fine, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So everybody's okay with this part of the assignment, right? This is easy. All you have to do is make the pronoun feminine. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna learn how to make a verb feminine, okay? Maybe some of you already know how to do that, but we will look at some examples, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Can everybody see my whiteboard screen?
Yes.
طيب. Okay, good. So the first, let's look at some words, okay? So I'm gonna look at verbs in the past tense, okay? I'm gonna look at verbs in the past tense. So what is this verb?
كتب.
Okay. What does kataba mean?
A book? No.
No, it has
To
to
read.
it has to be a verb. So a book
He,
is a noun.
he wrote.
He wrote. Excellent.
Wrote.
Okay, good. Okay, he wrote. Okay. What does fataha mean?
He opened.
Nope.
Very good. He opened. Right. Okay, let us do another one. I will do one. Okay, let's do jalasa. Jalasa. What does that mean?
He said.
He sat. Very good. Okay, now, so I want you guys to remember this is all the past tense, okay? So past tense, and this is only one person that we're looking at. We're looking at Hua, okay? So Hua is we're looking at Hua in the past tense, okay? So Hua is in the past tense here, okay? All right, and these are three verbs. Now I want to look at Hia past tense, okay? Because Hia is the opposite of Hua. Hua means, what does Hua mean? It means he. And what does Hia mean?
Okay.
He. Okay, now I want to take the same verb and I want to make it feminine for Hia. So, how do I say she wrote?
هي كتبي.
No.
You add a ta at the end.
Very good. Okay, so you add the ta at the end. So how do we get it? How do we sound it?
هي كتبت. I think.
Hiya katabat. Very good. Okay, so now this ta, okay, you will learn that it's called ta ta'nith. Anyways, don't worry about this word for now. Just know how it looks. Okay. Anytime you have a feminine, something that's feminine, and it's in the past tense and a verb is talking about it, it would look like this. A ta with a sukun on top. Okay, good. So let's okay, so everybody understand that? So we say ketabat. Okay, Sister Amani, so I want you to do fataha for me. Make it feminine for Hiya. Past tense.
فتحت
Ahsant, very good. Fa, very good. Okay. Sister Amber, I want you to do jalasa for me.
هي جلست.
Oh, jalastu means I sat, but I want to say Hiya.
هي جلست. جلست.
No,
جلستي. جلستي.
no,
I don't know.
no. Look here. They said so katabat. Fataha, fatahat. Jalasa, jalas.
جلسات. جلسات.
Very good. That's it. Don't
هي
break
جلسات.
don't break the pattern.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Brother Talib, um, let's do daraba. He hit. Okay. Now make it feminine.
هي ضربت.
Very good. Ahsan. Darabat. Okay. Da. Okay.
What does daraba means?
Daraba means he hit. He hit. Okay. All right. And let's go, Sister Sarah. Let's do he ate. So I'll give you the word. Akala. He ate.
أكلت.
Akalat. Ahsant. Very good. Akalat. So akala, he ate. Again, I'm only showing you the past tense for huwa and then for hiya. So these are two. Remember I said there are 14. So now you're learning how to conjugate verbs for huwa and then hiya as well in the past tense. Okay, there are 14 more. Excuse me, there are 12 more. And we are looking at two. So kataba, katabat, fataha, fatahat, jalasa, jalasat, daraba, darabat, akala, akalat. Okay? So for the homework, let's go back, inshallah ta'ala. Do you guys need that screen up again or you're okay? Okay, so for homework, inshallah ta'ala, you're going to the top here. It's only a few. So they gave kharaja, dhahaba, and jalasa. So easy. So you guys are gonna make the word, change it into a feminine subject, okay? So you're gonna change, like this one says kharaja Muhammad. Okay, so in order to change it, kharajat Amina. So inshallah ta'ala, practice complete page 10, top of 11, and then in class we will do alladhi and allati. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. Yes? هل عندكم سؤال؟ Go ahead.
So the exercise on page 10 and the top of page 11.
Page 11, yes. I'm gonna put it up in the homework, inshallah ta'ala. 1 second. In the syllabus, excuse me. And any student, you guys can write it inside the group so that everybody knows. Homework, page 10 and top of page 11. Okay. And then the other stuff are just reading assignment. And then next week we'll complete lesson 2 by the words that they introduce, alladhi and allati, which are relative pronouns. Also, we'll talk about those relative pronouns. So today we learned the new vocabulary and you learned how to conjugate the verbs into past feminine. Okay. Okay. All right. Now this is a video of, so if you guys go into the syllabus, I'm still gonna post this one, but if you go into the syllabus and you copy this link, you can find let's see, 1 second. I think up to the dot. Let me just make sure. Because I don't know, is it the whole thing? Let me see if it's the whole thing. Yeah, so you can copy the link. That is from a previous class. It's not a big deal, but there could be like one lesson a little bit behind or off to look at the the lesson that we're doing now. So I'm gonna upload this one inshallah ta'ala, but you do have access in the syllabus with the previous class that was recorded. So feel free to do that. But otherwise I will just post a link. I'll post the video inside the Google folder. And then the brother was supposed to upload them on YouTube, but he didn't as yet. But inshallah ta'ala we'll have that very soon. Okay. All right. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك.